Okay, great. Hi, everyone. My name is Maya Dorn, and I'm so excited to be here today with Global Girl Media to help express your voice, write songs, and learn more about how to support girls in need. I'm a professional singer-songwriter. I've been fortunate to travel around the world playing music with people of all different cultures and backgrounds, and I've got a chance to learn a lot about the world this way. I write songs to uplift myself as well as others, and I sometimes use humor, and I sometimes delve into the deep emotional waters and bring that back as well to share with others. And what I've found through songwriting is that when I connect to myself, I often help connect myself to everyone because personal problems aren't really personal. They're often societal issues, and we think that they're ours, but we share them and we realize that we're not alone. So you're not alone. None of us are alone. We have each other, and music is a really great vehicle for that. So the first person that is going to speak about Global Girl Media is Amy Adams, and so I'm going to give it over to you, Amy. Here we are, figuring out how to do this for the first time. It's so exciting. Google Hangout, and I'm presenting you to everyone. I think I still have you muted, sorry. Hmm. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Hmm. Can you hear yourself? Because I can't hear anybody. Can you hear yourself, Amy? Yes or no? So sorry. Um, Hello? I think I'm back online.
There you go. I,
I tried to put you as presenter, Amy. Did it work? All I heard was a mute from my side. Did anyone else hear you? No. Okay. Um, okay. Jacob, are you still there?
yes. Hello.
Okay. I
Hey
can't,
Maya,
yeah,
can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
I have to unmute. I can unmute myself. Maybe she should try to unmute herself.
Amy, do you see an unmute button? Should be at the top with the little microphone at the,
Can
there
you
you
hear
go.
me
Yes, now
There
I
you
can
go.
hear you.
now? All right.
Yay!
Okay, great. And now I'm going to make you presenter.
Okay.
Fantastic. Everyone, Amy Adams. Sorry about that.
Hi, everyone. We're so excited to do this today. I just want to thank the team that's put this together. It's been a lot of work, and it's really exciting. And I wanted to thank Maya. This is such a special experience today. And I also wanted to tell everyone, if you haven't heard of Global Girl Media or who we are or what we are about, we are an amazing nonprofit organization, and we're committing to empowering young women from underserved communities around the world by training girls in new media and digital journalism. We do everything from helping girls learn how to use a camera to editing a video to writing a blog post, and it's all in the aim of helping them find and share their voice. And in doing that, they empower not only themselves, but their family and their friends and their whole community, and it can just spread and grow from there. And we're also about changing the face of media. We want to put girls behind the camera and at the center of the story. So we're changing the media landscape as well, so girls can see other girls that look like themselves out there in the media instead of what mainstream media just puts out there. And we've been around for about 5 years, and we are global. We're in the US, we're in Oakland, Los Angeles, Coachella, and Chicago. And we're also in South Africa, Morocco, London, and Kosovo. And we're just looking to expand. So it's a really exciting time at Global Girl Media. And before I say anything further, I just want to give a heartfelt thank you to Jamba Juice. If it weren't for their support, we wouldn't be able to have this day. They helped us sponsor the International Day of the Girls Summit campaign and 11 Days of Activism. And we also really want to give a heartfelt thank you to Tammin Sursock. She is an actress, and she's also our Global Girl Media Global Ambassador, and she's been helping so much in promoting our Listen Out Loud campaign, and so we really are grateful to Jamba Juice and Tammin. And I just wanted to dive in a little bit and tell you about what International Day of the Girl is, what this campaign is about, and how we fit into it. We've teamed up with International Day of the Girl Summit, and International Day of the Girl is actually October 11th, and it's not only one day, it's actually a movement to try to raise awareness about the impediments to gender equality and to empower girls and human rights associated with girls. And we're really excited to be a part of the campaign. Within it is our Listen Out Loud campaign, and that's something that we've been on a mission now for many months this year, and it's to raise awareness about teenage girls that suffer from anxiety and depression. There's so many girls that suffer in silence with these mental illnesses, and a lot of girls feel very alone. They feel like no one can understand them or relate to their issues and problems. And we want to erase the stigma associated with depression and anxiety, especially among teenage girls and teenage girls from different ethnicities and cultures. There's a huge stigma around these ethnicities and cultures in particular, namely Asian, Latin American, and other cultures where there's not even a direct word or translation for depression. And so many girls in these cultures are just told that they're lazy or to suck it up, or there's nothing wrong with them, just deal with it. And as we know, that's not the case at all. And these girls really need to know that they're not alone and that we're here to help them. So that's what we're trying to do with Listen Out Loud, and the more people that we can get to participate, the more that really need to know that they're not alone and that we're here to help them. The more, sorry, I'm getting a little feedback. The more that they can know that there's so many resources out there to help them. So Maya, I'm going to throw it back to you and take it away with your singing and songwriting workshop.
Okay, great. Thank you, Amy. I'm going to be an expert at this towards the end. So now I'm presenting again. Great. Well, it's an honor I didn't know about Global Girl or International Girls Day until I met Global Girl Media, and I love it so much. I've always celebrated International Women's Day on March 8th, and so it's going to be a lifelong celebration with me and every other person that I know. So I'm a songwriter, and I have some great other songwriters online here today. We have Marka Cassidy, Jennifer Pascal, we have Gabby Lala, who's hopefully joining any minute, and a few others if they can figure out the Google chat. So I'm going to play a song first, and then I'm going to pass it on to Jennifer Pascoe. The song that I'm going to sing is okay, great. There's Gabby. Hi, Gabby.
I made it!
All right. Great. She's made it too. Fantastic. Okay. So as a female, you know, a lot of girls and women feel societal pressure to look a certain way. I know you guys down in LA probably get those pressures more than other people sometimes, but so I use humor sometimes to get by in life and through music. And I thought of a little rhyme that said, I need room for my womb, and I was sort of, I amused myself, and I think that's one of the best ways to get out of a funk is to start amusing yourself and use humor. So I thought of this term, and one of the best secrets of songwriting is if you can come up with a title, you can write the song. So I thought, I'm going to write a song called Room for Your Womb. It's so silly. Why would anyone do that? And I did it. And so I'm going to sing that song now. Girls, ladies, and women, all coming down with the same symptoms, trying to maintain the same sick fantasy of bitty-bitty legs and tight little tummies, feeling crummy about their self-image, not saying it's a patriarchal pillage or the female power, the power of creation at the navel center, birthing babies and the place they want to enter. It's just a fact of Mother Nature. Ooh, ooh, ooh. As we are made of the 5 elements and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cents. So protect your space, put a smile on your face. No need to erase the gift of physical beauty. Yeah, I'm moody, no need to be snooty. I'm 2/3 water and I don't like drying out. I need to liquefy my throat because my vocal cords like to shout. Room for my womb, room for my womb. I need room for my womb, room for my womb. Room for my womb, room for my womb. Okay, this next part is a true story. I was walking down the street on a summer's day when this guy came up. He said, whoa, hey, you're one fine specimen. I'd like to take your picture, hon, but do me a favor, lose 10 big ones. Here's my card. You could really go far, so call me when you lose the weight. Your heaviness makes me uneasy. I need to feed my sleazy self images of helpless females. I will feel well, because I've got the sickness of the heart. It's been in a cage. I've never felt a part of this world, so my rage comes out by telling a full-grown woman to go back to being a little girl. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, I feel your pain, dude, but no need to be rude. When you can be happy with a lady with curves, you'll free your heart and relax them nerves. So here's a little song for when you need to connect, because having positive vibrations brings a positive effect. Room for my womb, room for my womb. Room for my womb, room for my womb. Room for my womb, room for my womb. Ooh, ooh, So there you go. That's what can happen when you get angry enough and turn it into some sort of creativity. So the next person that is going to sing is a good friend of mine. I'm just going to read a little bit from her bio. She's a great music activist. Let's see. It's going to be Marka Cassidy first, and that is... Woo.
Hi.
There she is. Great, thank you. I'm looking for your bio now, Marka.
Oh.
And it's right here. Okay.
I can help if you need it.
Okay. Well, that'd be good. I found it finally.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna read it.
Okay.
Marka Cassidy is a channeler of spirit-inspired folk rock songs. She grew up in the Osage Nation of Oklahoma and has since traveled the world with her love of traditional medicine people and songs. Last year, she was granted an artist grant by her native tribe, the Osage, to make an album called Songs from the Well. It is a collection of folk rock spirit songs that speak to overcoming hardship through resilience and connection to nature, humor, love, compassion, spirituality, and heritage. She has been called a songwriter to be reckoned with by No Depression magazine. Please welcome Marka Cassidy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And now I'm going to switch you to presenter.
Hey, everyone. Oh, this is so cool.
Great.
Do you want me to just sing, or do you have questions for me, or?
Yeah, I do have a question before you go on.
All right.
And I wrote them down, actually. I would love to know, Martha Cassidy, of maybe name a time that music has helped you get through your own depression and anxiety.
Yeah, well, I mean, I play music really. I mean, I was, even though I grew up on a reservation, we had good music training there. It was, because of where I was living, we just happened to have a good music department in the schools I went to. But I was trained as a classical musician in piano and all that. And I tried to go to college and be a piano major, and it didn't work out because I was a free thinker, and I happened to be queer, and so it caused some issues coming from a conservative place, and so so I ended up kind of like roaming around lots of different places for a while, trying to figure out how to survive the whole thing, and I could carry a guitar with me. I couldn't carry a piano with me. So I had this guitar, and at one point I was in a major, what I know now, I happen to also be a marriage and family therapist. I'm a psychotherapist who's worked in crisis and trauma for a few years now. And what I know now is that, looking back, is that I was in a really deep clinical depression when I was about 20 years old for about a year. And all I would do is pretty much, I had a job, I'd go to work, but I'd come home and I'd drink whiskey and I'd listen to the Indigo Girls and I'd play along until I could play along, and I was listening to Indigo Girls and Melissa Etheridge and different people like that, folk musicians, Neil Young, Bruce Springsteen, different people. And at the end of the depression, I could play guitar. And I don't think I would have ever settled in so deeply and learned to play guitar and to embody folk, songwriting and folk music if I hadn't been living through my depression by hanging out, playing guitar. I really think my guitar saved my life, my guitar playing, and those artists, those folk singing artists, saved my life. So, and from there I've just continued, having this, this ability and this love of music, and also a love of people, a love of resilience, a love of supporting people, and so.
Fantastic. So would you go far to say that depression was almost a necessity for you to become a musician, or?
Well, I definitely would not. I don't think I would have ever taken the time that it would have taken to learn to play guitar like I learned if I had not been depressed.
Yeah.
So now other people, when they're depressed, may not be able to, it doesn't always roll like that. I think I was pretty lucky, but that happened to be how I soothed myself. And so I'm very grateful to that depression. And I also, for many years, was scared as hell that it would happen again, And so, because once you've been through like something like that, there's fear that it'll happen again. And so, I continue to soothe myself with songwriting and singing to other people and listening to other people's music as well, So it's always an ally. And sometimes I'll feel a little down or depressed, and I'll think, there's always going to be more music. I know I'm going to discover some music. It's going to come my way at some point. And it always does. It's always there, So, yeah.
That's great. Great. So what song do you have for us?
I have a song called Root Yourself. Or on my album, I called it Root. And it's a song about my friend who, it's a song about a few things, but one is my friend who suffered sexual assault when she was very young, and kind of in her launching into her adulthood, this is kind of what, this happened to her. And she had developed, as my friend, I found out she developed this really amazing coping strategy of working with the earth, working in gardening, and being in the earth and digging in the earth and growing gardens. And she's an herbalist, and she's really into plant medicine. And so this song is some about that, and it's also some about Native American church tradition where I grew up. There's a ceremony that we do where we just sit in the teepee all night long and we sing these traditional songs, and there's a fire there, and it's a hard ceremony to do, but in the morning time when you come out you feel replenished and refreshed, and it uplifts the spirit. So this song is about all of that. And one more piece I want to say, just because of the topic we're talking about today, is the importance of grieving. If you have pain in your life and you're holding onto it really tightly, you can walk around tight, right? It's like but to learn how to cry and grieve is very important. I've learned over time. So just let it out, let it come, let it roll, full on, express it. And working with people like Sobampu Some and different grief specialists, traditionalists, and how to do that. So all that. Root yourself in the earth, woman. Come on now, root yourself deep in the earth, woman. You've had the trials and the tribulation and the deepest violation. But here you are, beautiful and strong. You're gonna laugh out loud and sing your song and root yourself. Root yourself. Come on now, root yourself deep in the earth, woman. Find the answers in the rising of the sun. Honor your ancestors and beat the drum. Light the fire, put your hands in the dirt, and soon you will find your true worth. If you root yourself, root yourself. Come on now, root yourself deep in the earth, woman. Root yourself in the earth now, take it way down. Root yourself in the earth now, take it way down. Root yourself in the earth now, take it way down. Way down, deep down, way down, way down, deep down, way down, way out, way down, deep down, way down, way down, deep down, way down. Root yourself, root yourself. Come on now, root yourself deep in the earth, woman. Find the answers in the mystery of the rising of the sun, yeah. Tap into love deep in your chest. Look at yourself, the worst, the best, and cry. Cry, 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 and cry some more, ooh yeah. Show the evil spirit the door, yeah. And root yourself, root yourself. Come on now, root yourself deep in the earth, woman. Yeah, thank you, thank you. And just one little thing I want to add before I turn it over to other people is I just lost one of my dearest, dearest, dearest friends who's an artist and a songwriter. Her name is Brianna Leah Pruitt, and we just lost her to suicide. And what I want to say to people about that, it's been so devastating, But what I want to say to people about that is just to always know that you're not alone. And there's so many people to talk to and to reach out to, and crisis lines to call, and wonderful people in the world that you can always talk to. And I know it's a lonely place to be when you're feeling depressed and suicidal, but, you know, if you can just make that one reach out, you know, and also to family members of people who are depressed, don't hold back in asking people if they're depressed or if they feel suicidal, and even using the words, you know, do you feel like killing yourself or do you feel suicidal? It's really important just to get really direct with your language, and I just want to say that in her honor. You know, I love her and I respect her decision to leave here early, but, you know, it's inspiring me to be here today and to say that out loud to all of you, so thank you.
Thank you, Marka. Beautiful song. And
thank you.
Beautiful words. Your experience and the way you articulate everything is just really helpful for everyone. So thank you.
Thank you. My pleasure.
I'm going to take a couple of questions here. It looks like people are not able to access. And let's see. If you want to turn on your video, I think there's a question here about turning on your video. This was for Lolly. If you go up top, you can turn the camera on. So hopefully that will help. And let's see what else here in the chat. Okay, great. So if you've just started tuning in with us, this is GlobalGirl Media, and we're part of the Listen Out Loud campaign and celebrating the 11 days into October 11th, which is International Day of the Girl, and music and lyrics and sharing music to help erase the stigma of depression and anxiety in teenage girls. And so is anyone, I'm going to go on to the next songwriter in case anyone else from Global Girls wants to talk. Just let me know if you do. And we're going to go on to Jennifer Pascoe. Okay. Jennifer Pascoe is a singer-songwriter committed to bringing more love and beauty into the new world. She writes and sings from a place of truth and her heart. Her earthy tones and songs create a penetrating intimacy with her audience, and her lyrics reflect a journey from the darkest to the lightest sides of life. Whether Jennifer is performing on a stage, singing to children in the hospital, or teaching her kids yoga and music classes, she is aware of the grateful and the healing transformational power of music. So I'm going to pass it over to you, Jennifer. How you doing? Welcome. Can you hear yourself? You might need to unpress the mute button up top.
Do you hear me?
There we go. Now we can hear you.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for having me. It's so great to be here.
Thank you for joining us. Do you, before you start your song, do you have a little short story to tell us about a time that music helped you through a time of depression or anxiety?
It's funny, I was thinking about, yeah, I was thinking when I was like in my early 20s, I was very depressed and I didn't know what to do with my life. I was like, I just felt very lost. And then my dream to be a singer-songwriter was really woken up at that time. And thinking about it, Maya, you really helped me through that time, because I was thinking I kind of grew up on the stages in New York City. I didn't really know how to play guitar, so Maya played for me. And I tried to write songs, but didn't know how to play the guitar. And so I really had to, I struggled with my self-esteem deeply. And so the music and singing about my stories in front of people, it felt so, just so transformative and so healing for me. When I look back, I think, wow, like just to be able to express my truth, and I think I healed through these songs and through playing gigs. Like that's really, I feel that. And now I have the great fortune of singing for children. That's what I do now, which is amazing. And actually the song that I am going to sing today, I wrote with my friend Joanna Dessen, and we were songwriting one afternoon, and her daughter came home at 6, and she was sharing with us that she was already struggling with her body, like being bullied and really upset about her looks. And we thought, wow, like 6 years old, it's already starting. You know, it was really deep. So we wrote this song called On the Inside about like really that really what's on the inside is most important. And I sang it for probably hundreds of children. I sing it in the hospitals a lot. And I go into hospitals and I sing it to the kids who are, you know, having treatment. You know, maybe their looks are, you know, not what they want them to be. Treatment and being sick. So I'm excited to share it today. So here goes. It's not about the hair or the eyes or the skin or the clothes you wear. There's so much more beneath the surface. Open your eyes, open your mind. Don't judge a book by its cover. On the inside is the best of me. On the outside isn't all you see. Let me show you who I really am. On the outside isn't all you'll see. On the inside is the best of me. Let me show you who I really am. We let our inner beauty shine like the stars in the sky above. We put our differences aside. Love is our guide. Open your mind. You'll see something you never saw before. You'll see something you never saw. On the inside is the best of me. On the outside isn't all you'll see. Let me show you who I really am. On the outside isn't all you'll see. On the inside is the best of me. Let me show you who I really am. We can change the way we see each other. Find a little more love to go around. We could hold ourselves up high together for a while, for a while. On the inside is the best of me. On the outside isn't all you'll see. Let me show you who I really am. On the outside isn't all you'll see. On the inside is the best of me. Let me show you who I really am. Let me show you who I really am.
There we are. Everyone's clapping. That was great. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Great. So, Amy, Amy Adams, do you want to say anything more before we go on to another songwriter? Is any questions? I don't see any questions coming up.
We have a couple global girls from
Great.
Los Angeles and Oakland that are trying to get on. So
Okay.
figure that out. We will get them up. I'm not sure what's going on with the question asking, like typing part of the session. If anyone has any questions yet, but just click on the Q&A button section on the left-hand side of your screen, and we welcome all questions. So if anyone is figuring that out.
So far, it's just technical questions, nothing about the campaign or anything. So.
Okay. Well, we're trying to get some girls up, so hang tight.
Okay, great. Okay, great. Yeah. If you want to pass me their emails, I can invite them from this side. I've invited Lali, but I haven't. She had some issues with her camera.
Okay, and then also Nicole. I
Okay.
sent Jacob her email. Do you want me to email that to you, or?
Yeah, or could you put it in the chat?
I
Is that
got
possible?
her. She's good.
Oh, she's good. Yeah, I just don't want to publicly send it out.
Oh, okay. You send it to me, Jacob?
Yeah, I invited her.
Good.
Yes.
Oh, great. Okay, great.
We also have another global girl from Morocco who's on, and it's past midnight, so if we can try to get her invited, Marwa.
Okay.
Have her email, Amy?
I will send it to Jacob if he doesn't have it.
Okay, great.
Great.
Hi, Marwa.
Okay, great. All right, so is Marwa on? I don't see her. All right, well, until one of the Global Girls gets on, I think we're going to go now to Gabby, another songwriter that's local here. And let's see. Maybe she's not around anymore. Okay. There she is. All right, Gabby Lala.
Hi. I'm just in the kitchen. You want some coffee?
Great. Are you in your toy kitchen?
That's where I cook.
Fantastic. I love it. Keeping it fun. It's so great. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to... in fact, Gabby, if you just want to say a few words about yourself, because I can't find your bio right now. I'm sorry.
I'll tell you about myself. My name is Gabby Lala, and I play the sitar and many other instruments. I've been playing music since I was 5, and I studied classical Indian music for a long time. I went to Cal Arts, and I started being crazy there, and been writing my own music and trying to have a band since then. And now I have a band called Snow Angel, and we're 7 or 8 girls at a time, and it's been really awesome and my favorite band and music collaboration experience ever. I highly recommend all-girl bands only. Yeah. It's way better than having dude bands. Anyway, so yeah, I play music. I write a lot of music, and since I have a baby who's 3, and when I was pregnant and after I had him, I've been the most creative that I've ever been, most prolific, a lot of songs, and recently a lot of new songs too. So I just feel real positive. I think surrounding yourself with like other women who are energetic and have different kinds of things going on makes me feel good and makes me feel excited about life. So surround yourself with cool people and who are into stuff that you're not into. That's what I.
Great. Do you have a song for us?
Yeah, I'm gonna do this song called "We Are Stars." That's the main song from our new record that we just put out, and I wrote it about my son, but I think it applies to a lot of people or experiences. Anyway, should I just go for it?
Go for it. Thank you. I'm excited here.
You are wise beyond your years. Close your eyes, drift away, disappear. Everybody me make the most of this life? Will you let me run into the great unknown? Don't wanna be that one who does it all alone. We are stars, we are every reason why. Who we are in the moment when the laughter makes us cry. We are stars, we are every reason why.
Looks like Gabby might have dropped off there. Looks like she's a little frozen. Not sure what happened, Gabby. I loved that song. Are you still? Oh, she is. Okay.
We are stars, we are every reason why. Who we are in the moment when the laughter makes us cry. We are stars, we are every reason why. Who we are in the moment when the laughter makes us cry. We are stars. We are stars.
Cute little guitar you have there.
These are the best. It's like a Waterman ukulele. You can go underwater and play it.
Beautiful. I loved it.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Gabby Lala. I love it. And your 9-20-person female band. Sounds great.
On Thursday in San Francisco, look us up on Facebook at Creativity.
Okay.
Okay, that's all.
Great. Oops. So we have the next guest. Thank you, Gabby Lala. And we have the next, we have a global girl that's joined us, Marwa. And I'm just going to make it so you are unmuted, Marwa. Let's see. Are you with us? No, not yet. Okay. So new people. All right. I know there's a lot of, we're very lucky to have some global girls coming in from internationally from the globe. So we're going to try to get them on before the time is out. We have 15 minutes left. And I'm not sure. Well, until they join, I guess we'll just keep going with this. So if you're just joining us now, this is GlobalGirl Media, and this is the Listen Out Loud campaign, and we are celebrating International Day of the Girl on October 11th. It's very exciting. I think everyone should write a song called International Day of the Girl, and then we can all share our songs. So that's the title. That's everyone's homework, is to write an International Day of the Girl song, or a poem if you don't want to sing. Great. Well, let's see here. I've invited, but no one's there. Just gonna, okay. Since I am all alone here, I'm gonna ask if anybody from, Amy, do you have anything that you want to add from GlobalGirl Media before we go on to perhaps another songwriter?
I just wanted to thank you again for participating in this. This is a really exciting time for Global Girl Media. We have a lot going on this month, and it's all centered in trying to raise awareness for teen anxiety and depression. I wanted to mention that October 11th, International Day of the Girl in Santa Monica, we will be having Tammin Sursock. She's on Pretty Little Liars, and she's also our Global Girl International Ambassador. She will be appearing in person to talk about the campaign and to raise awareness about the issues. So that's really exciting. I just wanted to make sure everyone knew about that. And we have some more exciting things coming up. The film that our Global Girl Los Angeles reporters created called Culture of Silence was accepted into a film festival, and that will be screening this Saturday, October 10th. It's called Reel to Reel Youth Media Showcase Film Festival. So 6 of our Global Girls will be attending that and representing Global Girl. So just a couple of announcements about the campaign and what we're doing this month.
Fantastic. And could you, I know that there's another aspect to the Listen Out Loud is to do the little 30-second video, and that's all the way until October 11th?
Yes, the whole campaign ends on October 11th, but what we're asking to do to help bring attention to the issue and to raise awareness is for everyone to upload up to a 30-second short video of themselves singing or just even speaking song lyrics or lip syncing to a song that they think could cheer another person up, or someone that they know that's going through a hard time. It could lift their spirits up. And it's just a shout out to those people in their lives to let them know that they're not alone. And it's to raise awareness about the campaign. So it's really simple. All you have to do is record yourself up to 30 seconds, either singing, speaking, lip syncing, and then upload it to your social media channels. Just tag Global Girl Media and hashtag Listen Out Loud and upload it, and that's it. And then it'll hopefully spread everywhere.
Fantastic. Great. All right. Well, yeah.
So we sent you 3 names. Can you add those 3 email accounts to the conversation?
I did. I invited all 3 of them.
Great. Perfect.
But I haven't heard anything back. I haven't seen. One person came on for a second, but.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Sure.
Maya, can I add something quickly?
Absolutely.
Well, I had the great fortune of working at Crisis Support Services of Alameda County in Oakland for 3 years, interning as a counselor, and I just want to put out the 1-800 number for the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. It's a great place where you can call and talk to people. They're there 24 hours a day. You can just call, and if anybody wants to just, privately reach out to somebody, the number is 1-800-273-8255. So it's 1-800-273-8255. And also there's a crisis line in Alameda County. If you're in Alameda County and you call 1-800-309-2131, so that's 1-800-309-2131. If you're in Oakland or Berkeley or Alameda County, they actually have a teen text line, and you can call there, and they'll give you the number to how you can text. So it's an even better option sometimes for folks who don't want to talk on the phone, but you want to text with somebody. Crisis Support is an amazing place in Alameda County for that kind of thing. So I just want to put that out to everybody.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Marka. That's great. Let's see. Well, I really hope that the Global Girls that tried to get through try again. That would be great. I'm going to try inviting them again. We've just got a few minutes left in this Hangout. And let's see this one too.
So, Maya, what should the girls do this week when they see this video? What do you want them to do? Do you want them to make some sort of video, write a favorite song to sing?
Well, yeah, the idea for the Listen Out Loud campaign is to think of a way that you can help a friend or a family member, especially a teenage girl, and think of either lyrics that would help them sing something or speak the lyrics into a cell phone camera. And once you do that, you can upload it to YouTube or a Facebook video, or you could do even a 6-second Vine video, just something that is fun and encouraging for you to help another person and going through a hard time. And it's a really, oh, okay. I'm just seeing on the chat here. So I'm going to give an example. So if I wanted to cheer somebody up, I would sing a song. I might sing one of the songs that any of you ladies have sang, because I'm a fan of all your music. I might say, root yourself. But I love singing, you know, any sort of, even a children's song, you know, something, you could even sing a children's song. So I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. Yeah. I just called to say I love you. It's easy. I would sing that song. Let's see, let me show an example. Okay, great. Well, we have one more person that joined our chat. None of the Global Girls have yet, but Emily Yates has joined, so I'll ask her to do a quick tune. Emily Yates is a ukulele superstar, and she writes all sorts of songs. She's an activist. She was in the Army, I know, and she can tell you a little bit about it. But if you have a song you want to share, I'm going to put you on. In fact, Emily, if you could unmute yourself. I don't have the power anymore to unmute you. You have to unmute yourself. At the top, there's a little microphone with a slash through it. Do you see that? At the top of your screen. Right. There you go. All right. Emily Yates, yes.
Hi. All right. So I wasn't sure which song to do because I've written a couple that are a little edgier. But I figured one of the stigmas that many women face is a stigma around menstruation and the menstrual cycle, and how it's something shameful and something weak, rather than something that that we power through and are kind of amazing for. And I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, a male friend of mine, about this, and there was some whiskey involved, and I was being slightly cruder about it than usual. But there are no curse words in this song, so.
Okay, good.
So this song is, I wanted to use it to help erase some of the stigma. It's called Amp Flo's Waltz, and I should also point out that I wrote this song before I was really aware deeply of the issues of transgender women and girls, and how not all women have vaginas and reproductive systems in the same way. So anyway, I don't want to be flippant about that, since it's something that involves a lot of thought and wrapping heads around for people who don't think about that sort of thing. But I just wanted to put that out there as part of this. So we're going to liberate ourselves from the gender binary, right? The song is called Aunt Flo's Waltz. About once a month, women have a friend visit. Some of us call her Aunt Flo. Even though she brings misery every time she comes to call, we're expected to never ever mention her at all. Because that's gross. We can't mention it. brings us sharp pains in our stomachs and backs. She's been known to make quite a mess. Her timing's less than comic, length of stay we never know it. But if we feel like we're dying, we will never ever show it. 'Cause the men never understand that it can be straining to go about your daily work while your life force is draining straight out of your body for 3 to 5 days. So it makes sense to men when they say, shut up and shove some cotton up your twat. Did you think men were interested? Well, honey, they're not. They think they're so tough with those muscles they've got. They've never shut up and shoved cotton up their twat. Feel free to waltz, while you keep in mind that the way we know is that we would have probably heard about it if such a thing had ever happened. Well, some of the boys who hear me sing this song, they may find this issue disgusting, but if it was them bleeding out of their dong, it would most likely be all that we'd be discussing. It would be on all the talk shows and all the magazines. Oh yes, if men got their periods, I believe that might all would be subsidized. But the men never understand that it can be straining to go about your daily work while your life force is draining straight out of your body for 3 to 5 days. So it makes sense to men when they say, shut up and shove some cotton up your twat. Did you think men were interested? Well, honey, they're not. They think they're so tough with those muscles they've got. But they've never shut up and shoved cotton up their twat. No, they've never shut up and shoved cotton up their twat. No, they've never shut up and shoved cotton up their twat.
Thank you, Emily Yates. Okay, you guys, I'm going to unmute everyone, if I can do that. Or if you could unmute yourselves. Yes.
Did you invite Irene?
I did. I invited everyone that I got the emails to, and she was part of that. Yes. I invited Nicole, Lila, Marwa. I don't see Irene's name. Sorry.
Okay.
They didn't come through the channel.
Okay. Okay.
So it looks like the hour has finished. Do you want to say any closing words, Amy?
Sure. I just wanted to thank everyone for participating. This has been a really special experience, and this is all being recorded. So we will be rebroadcasting this. So hopefully it helps people, and it maybe help them learn something they didn't know before. Help them learn a little bit about GlobalGirl Media, International Day of the Girl, and what we're trying to do to bring awareness to teen depression and anxiety. I also wanted to stress that I really don't want people to be embarrassed to participate. I know it can be embarrassing sometimes to upload a video of yourself, but it's really for a great cause, and there's nothing to be embarrassed about because all you're doing is helping people, especially for girls, to let them know that they're not alone. So we really, really encourage people to just get over their embarrassments. There's nothing to be embarrassed about, and to participate. It's really doing something for others, and it would mean so much for us. And I just wanted to thank Jamba Juice and Tammin and Maya and all of the amazing, talented, beautiful songwriters and singers that participated today. And also thank you, Jacob, for organizing the technical aspects of everything. Yes. And also Amy Williams, our executive director and founder, is all the way over in Tunisia. I just want to give her a shout out and thank you.
Great.
Yeah, I can just say hello. It's past midnight here, 12:02, and I'm just really thrilled, everybody, that you participated. It was really wonderful to hear all of you, and thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Great. Thanks, everyone.
And remember, girls, remember, women, you are so beautiful to me. Yes, you are.
Thank you. Wonderful. Awesome. Okay, well, maybe we can do this again sometime. Thanks, everyone.
You're not alone. Fantastic. I love you all.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.